Yeah, what's up? HardBody here. This, you know what I'm saying? We out here. Joe HardBody out here, about to go ahead and get this little workout on. Gonna take it a little slow. This is for, you know what I'm saying, my cousin, you know what I'm saying? He got a young little boy, you know what I'm saying, that wants to get into some working out. I say young little boy, man, I'm getting old, but you know what I'm saying? He's young, you know what I'm saying? Not a teenager yet, but looking to get into this working out, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and do some stuff with some resistance bands. With somebody to kind of use it, you know what I'm saying? What different things you can do with it. I mean, a resistance band can pretty much just be like weights, you know what I'm saying? You can do a lot of different stuff with it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't really know a lot of stuff you can do with it, and you can get a real good pump, real good workout. I feel like starting out, you like to start out with the resistance band. The main thing that you want to start out with is not really the weight aspect of it and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to start out hard and stuff. You want to start out kind of slow. The main thing that you want to work on is your consistency. You know what I'm saying? Your discipline. You want to work on being able to do that stuff, you know, like daily, every day or whatever. Whenever it's time to work out, you want to be able to work out. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying, play around with it. You want to be able to go and do it. So you want something to where you're working on your consistency first. Once you get that going, your consistency, you're consistent, you're working out every day, you're doing your resistance bands, you know what I'm saying? Maybe then it's time to step it up. You know what I'm saying? Step up the training and start going to some weights here and there, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. But, you know, weights, it's not really going to do a lot for you is what I'm saying. If you lift weights once or twice here and there in a blue moon and then you never really do it, you know what I'm saying? You got to work on your consistency. So the resistance band is good because you can take this with you anywhere. You can have it with you, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, in your apartment, you know what I'm saying, bedroom, whatever. Take it with you when you're driving, you know what I'm saying, on your way to school, whatever. You can have it at school, you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying have it at school, but you know what I mean. Just saying, like, wherever you're going, you know, I mean, you might go to, I don't know, I'm trying to think like a kid, I don't know, maybe a grandparent's house, you know what I'm saying, somewhere like that, maybe it's your friend's house. Bring your little resistance band with you, you know what I'm saying, you can get a little workout with them, you know what I'm saying, so there's different things like that. But we're going to go ahead and get into it with some different stuff. With mine, you know what I'm saying, I have the handles and stuff like that. You got the little clips right here, but you can use this with anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this little rag, little towel, you know what I'm saying, roll it up, and all you got to do is just put that little clip on there. So you ain't even really got to put the clip on there. I mean, you can just kind of slip it through there if you want. So you got it right there. Now, first thing we're going to start out with, we're going to go ahead and get some triceps in. You know what I'm saying? Work on the back of your arm right there. Go ahead and get that. Put the one leg on there. Find you a good little, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might want to step on it a little bit further, but sometimes you want to get a little further away. Get you a little pull. It just depends. But once you feel that pull, you go over your head. Hold the rag. Also works good for your grip because you're holding that grip tight. You want to hold that rag, squeeze it tight, you know what I'm saying? Make that a good tight fist. Hold it above your head. Just let it pull down. You're working the back of your arm right there. That's 2. 3. We're just going to do a couple of them now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Work the triceps out. We'll switch it up. Different little angles so you can see how it goes. Slip to the side. Over your head. Keep that part, kind of try to keep that part straight up pretty much. You just bending the elbows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you got that good little pump right there. So the same thing, but we're going to go ahead and use both of them. Now with this, we're going to get some biceps in. We're going to start working on some curls. Get the arms, you know what I'm saying? We'll slip this through here. And now you got to do both of them, right? Step on it right there. Then you can do this different ways. So the first way we're going to do it, 1 foot, arm straight to the side right there, flush. Just pull like that. There you go. So you got the nice pull. 2, little hammer curls. 3, 4. Like I said, works on that grip. Keep that grip tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can see when I'm using it, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I get a good pump with the resistance band. You got to have the right resistance. You know what I'm saying? I gave you some smaller ones, you know, so like I said, I'm talking to you right now, so I gave you smaller ones. You got a 3 pound, 5 pound, so enough to kind of get you started with. But you can see right now that what I'm using, I mean, you can get a good pump with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it does give you a good pull. Like I said, once you do it, get you like 2 or 3 sets in, things like that. You just want to work on that consistency. Do it every night. 4, 5. Same thing as calisthenics. We'll work on some of that. 6, 7. Things without weights, without the bands that you can do every night as well. 8, 9. The bands you can do maybe 2 or 3 times a week or something like that. 4 times a week. Treat it like weights. And you can bang out, you know what I'm saying, calisthenics every night. But it's consistency. You got to be able to stay consistent. When your friends are playing video games and they doing this, they doing that, you know what I'm saying, you got to make sure that you get your workout in. That's how it counts. I mean, that's where you get good. You're not going to keep progressing and get good if you just, you know what I'm saying, kind of play around with it. You got to be serious with it, you know what I'm saying? When you're serious with it, it'll pay off. So when you're holding it like that, like I said, you got that good grip, practices with your grip. You're just going like that, boom. Nice little hammer curl, chin straight. Just like that. You had 2. It's good to just use 1 because you focus on that 1 muscle one time. Bam. You get you 10, then you switch. You get that other arm the same amount of focus. And you got that. That's the hammer curl. And then you can hold it in your hand in a different way. Keep it tight. Arm tight to your side. Just like that. Pretty much it's a basic curl. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tighten it up whenever you come up, you know what I'm saying? Get that good pump. Hold it, keep it tight. Arm at the side. 1, 2. With the resistance band, always make sure you keep that. You'll keep your weight down on that band too, because a lot of people they're not used to using the bands and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't put too much. Put the right amount of weight. Get it up in there with a heel, where your heel. You know what I'm saying? Your weight is on there, because when you get the yanking on it and pulling, and it starts to get heavy, and you start to, you know what I'm saying, get like that. And if you ain't holding on to that, you know what I'm saying, that band slip back up, hits you in your face. That shit is not gonna feel good. I'm telling you that right now. Keep your hand, keep your foot on there good. Get that good pump. You see what I'm saying? You get a good pump, man. People tell you that, oh, resistance band, man. A resistance band to get you pumped. I'm telling you right now. I know that for a fact. That's a cheap way. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a lot of money. You can buy, all you need is like $5, $10 or something like that. You buy your good band, 1 good band. See, I already gave you 2. That's already enough right there to get you a good pump. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you start to get pumped up more, I got another one for you. A little bit heavier, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more pull to it. So once you get the pump in that one, you know what I'm saying, hey, we can always do more. That's why I said we got weights. You're welcome to come hit the weights. But of course, like I said, I want to show you some stuff to do on your own. So when you're at home and you ain't got nowhere to go, you can't just drive or do whatever or go here and go to a weight room. You got your band, you pull that band out and you get some use out of it. So now that we did that, now I'm gonna do the same thing. Pretty much like a hammer curl, but we're gonna go straight across. Straight across like that. Now you can either do hammer curl style straight across, or you can turn the hand like that and do it like that. Either one will be good for you, you know what I'm saying? But you go straight across the chest. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. So work on that grip. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you got that. You can also hit it like that. Now let's see if we can get it. You know, we can get the pull. So we got our band right here, right? We got our towel through here. grip that tab if you want. We'll fold it like this. Now, you can pull straight up. 2, 3. Pretty much just like up straight up and down, like an upper row. So I think, you know what I'm saying, you gotta find your right position though, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got, if your rag's longer or your towel's longer, you might want to fold it up. If you want to get it good, so you get that pull like that. And you want to feel that pull. So if it's too much, you know what I'm saying, release a little bit. But there you go, 2, 3, 4. Now that's gonna work out that back. Let's see, we got a little jam zone going on here. A little music. But we'll turn around though, so you can kind of see, get a look. Pulling it straight up. Little upright row. But you can see like the back areas what you're going to be focusing on. Stand straight up. 4, 5, that good pull. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see from the side when you pull, it's like that, pull it straight up. Elbows don't have to be too high, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of hold it straight down like that. And just go straight up. Straight up to that chin. That's how you do that. Like I said, there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. Now, of course, I'll be able to show you different ways whenever, you know what I'm saying, like if we take it outside or whatever, you know, you got like a pole that you can put it on. All you got to do is kind of wrap this around a pole. Now you can do some flies where you just kind of bring it in like that. Like I said, we'll do more about that, but a little bit later. Right now, we'll come down and stick to the some rows right here. You can do seated rows as well. Kind of put your feet up against the wall, put your feet up against the couch, however you want to do it. And we'll actually still get this. Because I like to do it like that and work on my grip as well. You know what I'm saying? Because it keeps everything tight. Forearms and all that, whenever you're gripping tight, you know what I'm saying, on what you're doing. What you're using, you know, sometimes you have handles, sometimes you don't. So we'll wrap our hands. Well, let's see. You wrap our hands, let's go. It might be a little, this might not be. Yeah, see, I ain't got a lot of pull. So what I want to do is, I ain't gonna be able to do it like that with the rag. I gotta have more pull, so I want to grab it like this, wrap my hands around. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you just gotta find your way. Like sometimes you might be able to grab it, sometimes you might have to wrap your hands around like once or twice, so you actually feel the resistance, feel the pull. Because if you got it like this, you don't really feel a lot of pull. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really working nothing. See what I'm saying? It's like right now you just playing a little bit. So you want to make sure that you can feel it. So right here with me, I'll wrap my hands around it like this. Lean back a little bit. Bring your hands in like that. Now I like to bring mine over like that and then come back in. It's 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, like you're
8,
cranking it.
7, 8, 9, 10. They got like a little roll machine, or you got the little rolls or whatever like that, so it's pretty much just pumping like that. Boom. So of course they got different little machines where they're rolling like that, you know what I'm saying? Roll. So we ain't rolling like that, you know what I'm saying? But we just pulling it straight in. Pulling it straight into you. And that works your back out real good. So now we kind of went over it a little bit. We'll run through, do 2 more quick little sets, and then we'll jump into some calisthenics, basic type of calisthenics that you can do. That's going to help you out. And then like I said, when you get time, you know what I'm saying, Biggs bring you up here or whatever, get this workout in. I'll show you some more different stuff, you know what I'm saying, that you can do with the band. Like I said, or I can go up there, show you some different things you can do with the band, you know what I'm saying, whenever Biggs is home, you know what I'm saying, your mom home, whatever, and we'll work on that, you know what I'm saying. So Let's go ahead and get this triceps in over your head. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, a little bit different, you know what I'm saying, talking right now, because I mean, I don't really train like a lot of kids or children, whatever, you know what I'm saying. So, for anybody that's watching that knows, you know what I'm saying, when you actually see the video and y'all looking like, ah, man, he ain't making a lot of sense, man. It's kind of hard to teach, you know what I'm saying, kids, because you know how I get. Like, anybody know me, y'all know how I get, man, you know what I'm saying. That's how I be talking. So, you know what I'm saying, but I'm trying not to get too wild and too crazy, you know what I'm saying, because I don't know if they people like me talking like that around them, you know what I'm saying. So, we try to keep it PG in this, you know what I'm saying. So, I almost said it right now, but let's go. 1, 2, 3. You gotta be a good role model, man. See, that's why most of my stuff say not for kids whenever I put it on there. Because I'm gonna let you know right now, hey, I don't know your kid, but they might not want to, you might not want them talking like me, man. I'm telling you. But if you down with that, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You can let your kid watch. I mean, hey, man, I ain't doing no wild, you know what I'm saying, stuff. We're just working out, you know what I'm saying, pretty much. It's just foul language, you know what I'm saying. It's probably what's gonna be going on up in here. But other than that, get that pump on, you know what I'm saying. Teach them a little bit of disobedience, you know what I'm saying? I say disobedience, ha! A little obedience, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here jabbing out, man. I ain't paying attention to what I'm saying right now. But you know what I'm saying? Teach them a little discipline is what I meant to say. Man, I'm telling you right now. But anyway, I can show you, but I can tell you, man. That's all I'm going to say like that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it speaks for itself, though. I know people probably knew what I used to look like, but I'm telling you, it speaks for itself, man. I used to be worse than I am now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, you learn a thing or two, you know what I'm saying? So, that's what we doing. You can't be perfect. That's why I said practice makes progress, not perfection. You know what I'm saying? Perfection is only to the person that's viewing it anyway, the eye of the beholder, you know what I'm saying? You might see something and think, oh, this is perfect. Somebody else might say, nah, not for me. You know what I'm saying? That's just how that goes. So, you know, you might like a car. Oh, that's a perfect car. I love that car. Somebody else might say it and say, man, that shit whack. You know, so that's how it be. Perfection is the eye of the beholder, you know what I'm saying? As long as you feel like you doing good, that's all that matters. So you put in that work, you know what I'm saying? When you start to get happy with what you see when you look in the mirror, that's all that matters, you know what I'm saying? That's the only person you need to be worried about. When you feel good, you feel stronger, you feel faster, that's what matters, you know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody knock you for what you're doing. You keep that discipline, you know what I'm saying? Keep that dedication and that motivation. Know what you're trying to work for. You know what I'm saying? Things that you get, you know what I'm saying, it don't really mean as much, you know what I'm saying? You got to work for it, man. It means more when you work for it, you know what I'm saying? You just get things given to you, it don't really mean that much, you know what I mean? Whenever you realize that you work for it, though, you know what I'm saying? Makes it feel like that much better, that much sweeter, you know what I'm saying? So you got to put in that work. You got to know that you can outwork anybody, you know what I'm saying? They can't outwork you, and they can't beat you. Always be willing to keep on going. Right now, I ain't even counting, you know what I'm saying? But you get you 10. Get you at least 10, and you call it good. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get me a good little pump in, too, to myself. Like I said, we turn to the side. Get this pump in just like that. We count them out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I like to get a little mirror, you know what I'm saying? So, if you got a mirror, that's cool. Get your little workout on in front of your mirror, you know what I mean? That way you can kind of see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? See how you're working. Like, of course, me, I like to kind of check it out like myself. So, when I look at myself when I'm working, you know what I'm saying, I can kind of check on my form at the same time. Like, when it comes to, like, certain things, you may not be able to really check your form while you're doing it. Like, if you squatting and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, you can't really be looking and paying attention and keep your back straight and all that shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying, it'd be a little bit different. So, but it's good, like you say, you're doing curls, you know what I'm saying, make sure your back straight, make sure you're not, you know. That's a good thing about resistance bands, too. With weights, it's kind of hard. When they get heavy, it's kind of hard to really control them. So sometimes you throw your body out. But when you got something light, that's how when you practice having that control, you know what I'm saying? So, like with the resistance band, it ain't really as light, but I mean, you feel that pull. So you know what I'm saying, you work on keeping your body straight and still getting that pull. 2, 3. Contracting the muscle. 4, 5, 6, 6. Keep everything tight. Tight grip. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's say you look in the mirror, you know what I'm saying, check yourself out. Make sure everything's looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get you some good music when you get your little pump on, you know what I'm saying? Get in that zone. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, when you get your workout on, man, you gotta be worried about nothing but what you doing. You gotta be worried about nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Just worry about yourself, what you got going on. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like to get that pull. Sometimes I kind of forget what we got going on, but just run that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's your 10. Then one slip out. Just go ahead and get it in. Step on it. Overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Turn it up a little bit. 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Always be willing to push yourself. If it's feeling too easy, turn it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Do more reps. Push yourself a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You want to get the most out of that workout. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Set this in. I said this is just a little, just a little bit of what you can do with the resistance band. Like I said, man, there's so many other different things that you can do, different ways to use it. We're just gonna burn through a couple right now. Get you a nice little workout in. Back to the hammer curls. Get your band. Tight grip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That blood get the pumping up in the muscles, you know what I'm saying? Tight grip. 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as you pretty much got that L shape with that arm when you come up, you good. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to take it up a little high and try to get a little, you know what I'm saying, really flex that bicep when you get up there, go ahead and do it. 5. Can't go wrong with it. 6, 7. That's about all you need right there though. 8, 9, 10. You know what I'm saying? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. See, that helps prepare you for weights too, man. Because I mean, a lot of times once you start to get the heavier the weight, the more your grip want to give weight. Like a lot of times, like I can pull. I feel like I can keep pulling more, but sometimes my hand will give before, you know what I'm saying, before my muscles give, you know what I mean? Like I want to keep pulling, but my grip just ain't there. This right here kind of will help with your grip, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just telling you that it's the bit, like, there's other ways to train grip that's a lot more efficient and a lot better than this, but this right here will help you keep that tight hand, and as you're pumping, it'll kind of help you prepare for when you have that weight. You know what I'm saying? That weight starts getting in your hand and you begin to feel it like that. You know what I'm saying? And it begins to feel as you start to pump, the more and more you start to pump, your hand starts to give a little bit more. So you'll feel like once you start really getting into it, you'll have that feeling that when you want to let go of the rag, right? You want to let go of it. But you want to keep that tight grip and keep that pump going. You know what I'm saying? So it helps you, you know what I'm saying? It helps out. Like I said, there's different other ways to work the grip though. You know what I'm saying? That's probably more effective. But especially to start off, that's definitely a good way to work the grip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I'm saying you can get a good pump in that band, I'm telling you. You gotta do it the right way, man. You gotta put that time and that effort into it, you know what I'm saying? 2. A lot of people tell you you can't use a resistance band to get strong. They probably ain't never really did it the right way, you know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, you want to start out, that's what you start out with. Calisthenics, resistance bands. Then you move your way up, you know what I'm saying? Well, across the chest. Make sure you got that foot on there real good now. That grip tight. Tight grip helps work your forearms too. Tight grip, you got all that squeeze, all that's tight. When you think about all that's tight, all that blood's up in there, you got it pumping, and then you still pumping. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Like you pledge allegiance to the flag. You know what I'm saying? You can bring the hand up there like this. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. But that good pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, whoop, 17, whoop, 18, whoop, 19, whoop, 20. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Keep that back straight, stand straight up. Pull it straight up to your chin. To your chin, right there. 6. Empty. Right. Right. Wow. Get that back tighten up. You can hold it there if you want, you know what I'm saying? Count a little 3-second pause while you're holding it up there. Keep that good tension. You know what I'm saying? Work that back out. Then after you do that, so you come down here, get you another little back workout. Do the row. And again, make sure your feet's on there real good. Because again, you don't wanna wrap this thing around your hand and you pull back and it slide off your feet, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna whip back right in your face, you know what I'm saying? So keep that good, keep your feet good on there. Tight. 1, 2. Lean back if you got to a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Keep your back straight though. You don't want to lean and arch your back, you know what I'm saying? But if you lean, you can keep your back straight and lean back, you know what I mean? It's like that. Back still straight, you lean back a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Remember, tighten it up. 15, 16. One thing, you got something like right in the middle of your back, something like in the middle of your back, and you're trying to grab it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to catch it with your back, you know what I mean? Keep them blades, like, shoulder blades kind of close in. Ah, like that. Like they say, like if you got an orange or grapefruit or something, you're trying to just squeeze like that, that's what you want to do. Get that good squeeze in there. Like I said, there's many different ways you can use this band. You know what I'm saying? That's a couple right now. Now, we'll get into a few little calisthenics real quick. Just something short, sweet. Which of course you got push-ups. You can do your push-ups, you know what I'm saying? Basic push-ups. Work your chest out. You can spread them out a little bit. Then you got your wide arm. Same weight. It's a little wider. Do a couple of those. You want to take it up a notch, you got your diamond push-ups. Now the diamond push-ups will also work your triceps as well as a little chest. You know what I'm saying? Get the tricep pump in though. You'll feel it a lot back there. Get them in close. So right there, you know what I'm saying? Back straight. Bam. You see, you know what I'm saying? The triceps are going to be working. A little bit more than your chest, but you still get a little chest pump in. So, you got that. Now you have basic squats. Which of course the squats. You can have your hands any way you want, you know what I'm saying? I like to normally have my hand right here in front of me. And I just drop down like that. Squat, pretty much like if you were sitting down. Like you see the couch right here, right? So for me right here, that's pretty much it. Like you're not popping down to the back, but at the same time, you don't want to kind of, you know, you want to squat down like you're just dropping down. So your butt first, touch the couch, come back up. That's 2. So you don't have to practice going all the way down, real. Just as long as you got the couch or a chair, then you're good. Back, keep your back straight, and you just drop. So it's the hands, you know what I'm saying? Just let your hips drop. Just like that. And like I said, once you get good, you know what I'm saying, then you got to, I don't want to say, damn, it slipped my mind, fuck. Yeah, position, not position, but, yeah, what do you call it? Stance, if you will, your form. I'm zoned out, man. But that way you get your, once you start practicing with the chair or the couch or whatever, you start getting your form down a little bit. Then you start dropping, you know what I'm saying? Then you start working normal squat. That's the same as if you had weights. If you had weights, you might have your legs a little bit further apart, but You don't want to go too far down to where you can't come back up. But all you really got to do is just drop the butt first. You know what I'm saying? Like you're sitting down. So you got almost like you're making like an L, but you want to keep that back straight. So it's like if you were sitting down in the chair. So your legs, like when you're sitting down, of course your legs are straight, right? You're sitting down. So that's pretty much whenever you're sitting down, you want to kind of be in that position. Back straight and just drop. Weight on the back of your heels. And you don't have to lift your toes up, but that's pretty much how you want it. Weight on your heels. Bam. Get you a good squat in. Now they don't always have to be real low to the ground. That's why I said sometimes you just come in like that. And that's good enough squat. Bow you a couple out pretty quickly. Get them thighs good. Same thing. You got your lunges. You can do lunges like that and switch foot. You know what I'm saying? Switch foot like that. You can do them different ways. You can bang it out just like that. Over and over. If you want to do 5 or 10 like that, work that leg like that. And then switch up. Same thing. You don't always have to touch your knees to the ground. You just want to keep your back straight. Keep that weight, you know what I'm saying? If you're looking at it from the side, just like that. Now you can do it the same way. Stand in front, and you can go like that, and just go back like that. See what I'm saying? Still getting that same work. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Keep the legs tighten up. Now, you can turn it up a little bit with your jumping squat. No power squat. Get that good pump in. Or your jumping lunge. Work your legs out like that, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of different little exercises for your legs that you can get into. Now, one thing I like, and we're going to talk about this, is burpees. You know what I'm saying? I definitely like to do more burpees, to get more burpees in, so I'll demonstrate one of the burpees. Yeah. Now this is how I do the gut check. You don't have to do the gut check, you know what I'm saying, if you don't want. But I like the gut check. But start the burpee off without the gut check. You just go down, back, push up, back up. That's one. So hit the burpee in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 burpees. Now you can do these different ways as well. You got different ways of doing them. Here's one, you can go down, back, feet up, back, down, down, up, back. That's one way to do it. You go boom, down, and then you boom. So I ain't got a lot of room, so I don't want to throw my legs out there, but when you're outside, you can do stuff like that. You got the Navy SEAL. Down. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 3. 2. 1, 2, 3. 3. Like I said, so many different ways to do the burpees. You know what I'm saying? You want to work the abs in there? Give you some mountain climbers. That's kind of easy. Right here. Straight up the middle. You want to get a little advanced? Go towards the side. You can also keep your hands in a little closer when you do that. Just like that. Ha. Work your abs in there. Also work some abs by standing straight up. Take a breath in. Touch the knees. Work the side. The obliques. Get the knee touches in. Increase to a couple of those. Couple of knees. Knee to the elbow, straight across. Just like that. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice little run in place. Cock back, do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Work on the obliques right there. Same thing. Twist like that. Twist. 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 It's like if you was holding the ball or something, get you a basketball. It's just almost like you passed it, but instead of the pass, you just hit. So if you had the ball or something, you know what I'm saying? That's some shit like that. I don't know what they're doing with the basketball and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really doing all that no more. But you hold it and just twist. So like you thought about passing, huh? You was thinking about it, but you stopped. So boom. Look over here. You're back to the front. Boom. Boom. That's pretty much it. Huh? Huh? Same way. Huh? Just like that. See how I'm twisting? See this right here? Staying straight. You know what I'm saying? We still straight right here. Twist. Ha. Ha. You know what I'm saying? Ha. Ha. Just like that. Now you can think about passing the basketball, or you can think about blocking a kick or something. You know what I'm saying? Keep your hand up. Ha. Ha. Whatever you blocking, you know what I'm saying? You know, just however you want to do it. Throw an elbow with it. You know what I'm saying? Get that twist. Because you're still twisting. You know what I mean? That's what you're working on. Same thing with that. Sit down and do it. Keep the feet crossed. Just like that. And just like I said, like you got a ball. You get you a little ball and just hit. Side to side. Ha. 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 Work them obliques. Get them abs right. I'm saying some more abs. Knees. Bicycle crunch. You can just do the bicycles, which I like to put my hands like that up underneath of my back, lower back, kind of keep it raised up. So you don't want to break that bone grounded on no concrete. You know what I'm saying? Right there up underneath, and it's just like a bicycle, just like the pedals. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Once you're doing the bicycles, legs straight, straight up. Keep it 6 inches above the ground, about 6 inches above the ground. Don't let your feet touch the ground. Keep going like that. Straight up, straight out. Work them abs, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, straight out. You bring knees in, out, knees in, out. Now certain things like that, I'll put my hands flat, because I like it better going like that. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? So, get that work in. That's pretty much full body. Like I said, there's abs. You know what I'm saying? We got some chest in, the push-ups, things like that. Work your back out with the resistance bands, you know what I'm saying? So, you do that little workout. Gets you 3 sets of the resistance bands. Whatever number you want to pick. It don't have to be 10 reps. It could be 6 reps. It could be 7 reps. 5 reps. So you got 15 every night. You work your way up. Once you get to the next week or the next week, do 2 more. Add 2 or 3 more reps to it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're doing 5, now you're doing 8. Things like that. Build yourself up slowly. You know what I'm saying? But also quickly. It's going to be slow and fast at the same time. It's slow because you're taking it slow. You're not just going up fast every day. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you turn it up a little bit every week, that's how you know that you'll start to progress. Your body will begin to get used to that. It's going to start you getting used to that 5 sets of 5 or whatever. You start getting used to it. You turn it up a little bit. That's just how I like to train. Everybody's different. But like I said, I always tell people you can't argue with results. Somebody else might have better results. They might do things different. Maybe you want to listen to them. That's cool. I'm all about hard work. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm all about grind, work. You know what I'm saying? Work hard and outwork everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because there's things like that can't really just be taught. And that's a work ethic. Like a real grind ethic, you know what I'm saying? You can try to teach that, but you can't really teach that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like, if you got it, you got it, you know what I mean? And a lot of people, they ain't got it like that. That's why they fold. That's why they crack whenever, you know what I'm saying, under pressure. When it start getting hard, you know what I'm saying, they look for the way out, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to keep working. They don't want to keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to separate you from the rest of them. And that's what I'm saying. You can gain that work ethic. That's what you need. If you can do this every night, no matter what, no matter if you want to hang out or whatever your friends doing, if you can keep that work ethic when you grinding and stuff, I'm telling you, you got no choice but to get better. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get better. You're going to be stronger. Whatever sport or whatever you want to, you know what I'm saying, you want to play, you will excel in because you have a work ethic that nobody else is messing with. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else is working like you. People go home, they take their breaks. You know what I'm saying? When they get out of school, they go home, they want to play video games, they want to go to sleep, they want to call their friends on the phone, they want to do all that. If you out there grinding and you keep doing that, and you keep that dedication and that motivation, I'm telling you, man, it's going to pay out. It's all about you, though. And that's why I tell people, man, I can't do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Your people, your friends can't do it for you. Other people make progress, but if you don't want to grind and really work for it, you may not get there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's easier for them. But that's why if you work and you work harder than anybody else does, you will surpass anybody else that's just doing it just by talent alone. I promise you. Because you're working. You got that ethic. You got that ethic that can't nobody stop. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what it's about. So work on that. You know what I'm saying? Work on working out every night. Get you a set routine and things like that you want to do. Like I said, I got routines. I'll come out with some actual routines. Do like 3 sets or whatever and bang that out, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'll show you different things, you know what I'm saying? Just tell Biggs, let me know what's up, and we'll work with you, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't have no problem. I'll come over there to your house or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And we'll work out it right there in the apartments, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping, I ain't worried about it. Right there in front of everybody, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Get that pump on. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you want to grind, I'm telling you, I'm going to help you. That's what I do, you know what I'm saying? Because I see people that's adults right now that ain't got that work ethic, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to grind. They don't want to work hard. You know what I'm saying? They start getting hard, they tap out. That's what I'm telling you. Youngsters, they learn from the adults. If they daddy's tapping out, what you think they going to do when they get hard? They going to tap out. That's what I'm saying. So you get that work ethic in you to where you don't stop, you don't quit. If it gets hard, you keep going. That's what it's about. HardBody hitters, baby. And we out.